Hey, Path to Purpose community, let's talk about it. We're covering and diving a little bit deeper into the fixed mindset versus the growth mindset. Many youth today are suffering because of the pandemic restrictions. They're homeschooling, they're going to school and being sent home due to COVID scares, and the parents are trying to just hold on to jobs, find jobs, and deal with the homeschooling, the kid being at home with them all day, and that is being stressful for everyone. Let's just admit it, all right? But more than that, the kids are suffering because they're not learning in the way that they should be. So now the parents are upset with the teachers because they feel like it's the teacher's fault, but it's really, really not. And we have to be able to be creative in the way that we teach or deal with our children because of the adjustment of this learning process right now. So they're home more, then we want to make time to be able to be there. The guardians, we want to make time to be there to be able to help them along in this, dialogue and just reinforcement. And that goes to the fixed mindset, growth mindset, because sometimes you see the grades. I hear a lot of parents are frustrated and they're like, why? I don't know why your grades are so low and why they're not performing in this way. They were great last year or they were great this time. And that's the thing about it. Everything changes and everything's subject to change. And we have to understand that. It happens as grown-ups in our lives. Things aren't always consistent. So why wouldn't it be any different for the child? You see? And how do we view their child that's not maybe hitting the grades or getting the A's that you think that they should be getting? And how that feels for them. If we make them feel so bad and put so much strain on the now, you see, the now is paralyzing. If they failed now, they didn't get it right now. Why didn't you get it right? Why didn't you get an A? Why didn't you do better on that quiz or test? You see, they feel bad about the now. And when you hear them, you go so hard on the now, on that moment. You put so much strain on the moment. What it does is it shuts your child down. They no longer give themselves the ability to think creatively, think outside of the box, or even try harder the next time. They really shut down. That's what's happening right now. They shut down and they don't want to give any effort because they feel so bad about how they feel in the moment. But you see, how we want to change that is we want to start to usher in the not yet mindset. That's the growth mindset of it all. You see, when you tell your child, it's okay, you didn't get them this time, next time, oh, you're going to get the A, you just didn't get it, not yet, you didn't get it yet, you keep trying. See, not yet, that not yet allows them to think outside of the box, to think creatively, to continue the process of learning, to not give up on themselves because you haven't given up on them. Teachers, mentors, parents, guardians. You see, we have to reinforce that when we're in conversation with our youth, and even more so as we deal with things in our own lives and we're having to, have setbacks at work and, looking for work. A lot of adults out there looking for work and they're home, and that's what's happening. This time is we're home, and people think that's an unfortunate thing. Well, it should be a better thing because you have more time with your children. Okay, so if we look at our own problems with the growth mindset, that's not yet, I didn't get a job yet, or I didn't get that chore done yet, or I didn't fix that thing in the house yet, you see, and the child looks at you. You see, when you do that, you impression on them the actual walk of it all. They only listen to our words from their formative years up to about 10 or 11. After those years, now they're watching us walk. It's not so much what you say, it's what you're doing, mom and dad, guardian, coach, teacher, mentor. Whatever it is. If you have that time with that youth, then what you do with them and how you speak with them speaks volumes in their actions. So we want to embody the not yet mindset. That's the growth mindset. We don't ever want to put too much strain on the now or what they failed at today or now, because it's not the end of the world. That's the reality. They do have tomorrow, but how they wake up and show up for tomorrow depends on how they feel about themselves. So you want to reinforce them with the not yet thought process to know that it's only just this time, but you'll get them next time. And if not that time, you get them the time after that. But it's never done as long as you're willing to try. So always reinforce our kids with the not yet. We want to have them grow from the fixed mindset that we were brought up in to the growth mindset that's necessary for them to be successful tomorrow. That's what it's all about. They said the children are the future. Well, how are we going to put them or usher them into the future? We want to make them different, and then we should be aspiring to make them live and have a better life than we had, you know? So that's how we do it. We aspire to teach them by our example, by embodying the growth mindset. Not yet. Never too late. It's never too done. It's just not yet. So keep working at it. All right? Like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment or two. Let me know how you're feeling. And I'll see you on the next one.